everyone, Mike Thornton here. On today's video, I want to talk about the rise of power buyers in the real estate market. Power buyers are the next big disruptor, in my opinion, in the real estate market. And power buyers are not to be confused with iBuyers, which really were a pretty big disruptor over the last 10 years. iBuyers, in my opinion, never really met their full potential, and you can start seeing the cracks in the foundation of some of these companies. Zillow was a company that was using a very similar model. They just got out of that business. And really an iBuyer is somebody that's going to write a cash offer sight unseen to a distressed seller. So iBuyers market to a distressed seller. They basically say, we can buy your house for cash, and we'll do it for, who knows, 85% of what the market rate would be. Now the issue with that, with many iBuyers, is that they're buying homes that aren't on the market through a traditional channel for a reason. They could have foundation issues, they could have mold issues, they could have issues that are just really hard to uncover unless you have boots on the ground checking out these properties ahead of time. We'll get into that in detail around iBuyers and that business model in a separate video, but for now I want to focus on power buyers. Power buyers are a different business model, and that is really a program around buying before you sell. So these companies are basically allowing a buyer to purchase a house before they sell their own, and not only that, they're allowing them to purchase that house cash. So it's an incredible advantage for these buyers. So what they do basically is they say, okay, buyer, we will lend you the money to buy this house cash. We will charge you rent between the time when you close on that new house and we sell your existing house. And then as a company, we'll hopefully have you take out a 30-year fixed rate mortgage with us to stay in business that way together. So that's what the power buyer is doing. It is allowing that buyer to buy a house cash before they sell their existing house. And the way that they're making money on it is they're either charging rent to that buyer who has moved into their new house for the amount of days it takes them to basically close on their existing property. They are hopefully attaching a mortgage, a long-term mortgage after the fact on that piece of property. So their mortgage arm is able to make money that way. And the power buyers are making money by providing the real estate service on the sales side. So they are representing that same person on the sale of their existing house. So it's a pretty interesting model. Again, for the consumer, it's solving a big issue. It is solving the issue that it is very hard to be competitive in today's market if you are trying to buy a home with a home sale contingency. These power buyers allow that buyer to basically buy that house cash. From the seller standpoint, it's a cash offer, and that's incredible. There's a company, RIS Media, that did a survey that basically said that it takes a buyer with a home sale contingency 7 offers before they get an accepted offer. They have to write 7 offers before they get an offer accepted. Now on the flip side, cash buyers are writing only just over 1 offer per every acceptance. That just shows the incredible power of a cash buyer. And that is what these companies are allowing buyers to become, are basically cash buyers. So it's pretty incredible. The second thing that it's doing for the market is it's allowing, theoretically, a little bit more inventory to pop up. We are seeing so many sellers on the sidelines because they're saying, look, I don't want to list my house because I know it'll sell, and it's going to probably sell before I can find my next house because of how low the inventory is and how competitive the market is. So what this program allows them to do basically is allows them to find that next house and without the pressure of having to sell their existing house until after they find that house. So again, I believe it's going to really free up some inventory in this market. It's going to take time for this to take hold and for this really to take off, but I do think it's a very interesting concept to look into. Again, this is a very interesting time in the real estate market. I think these type of companies, these power buyers, have a very interesting model. It has really helped reducing the pain points that buyers and sellers are feeling in this existing market, and it's definitely something to watch. We'll do a video here in the next 12 to 18 months to update you on this business model and how it's taking off in the local market. In the meantime, check out the channel for additional real estate content, and I look forward to seeing you next time.